Welcome back. In this module, we'll explore the advanced technique of using index double match. This powerful method allows you to perform complex lookups in Excel by combining the index function with toMatch function. The index double match technique involves using the index function to return the value of a cell at the intersection of a particular row and column. Unlike in index match, both the row and column numbers are determined by toMatch functions. This is particularly useful for situations where you need to look up a value based on multiple criteria. Let's have a look at the syntax. And as you can see, the match functions are nested in the row and column index number of the index function, replacing the need for inputting the numbers manually, but rather automating the process. For this practical exercise, we're going to learn index double match in Excel, using the index match sample file used in the previous video. Now make sure you've watched the video on index match first before coming to this one, as it is a continuation of that exercise. Now, from the previous video, we learned how to use index match to create a search bar for the table. But what about if I want to change the arrangement of the search bar? Let's say I want to put name on top instead of date. I'd have to switch the name and date and then alter the column number to make sure it matches. And what if, let's say, I want to put date at the end and account number second and account number third? I'd have to not only change the title but alter the code by changing the column number. Now that could be tedious, especially if you are dealing with several attributes or columns. Additionally, it is also very easy to make a mistake. So what we'll do is create another match function for the column number like we did with the row number. This is what index double match is: two match formulas within one index formula. Now let's get into it. Now this function is very easy, especially if you are using the formula from the previous video. All you need to do is open the code, remove the column number, and replace it with a match function. Now let's try it. Let's click on the formula for date, remove the column number, and then type match. Now for the lookup value, you click on date, and then click comma to move on to the next step. You then select the column headers of the table for your lookup array. What this does is look up date in the table using the lookup array and select its match automatically. Now click comma and select 0 to make sure it's an exact match, and then close the brackets and press enter. Now, just like the way the first match selects the row number by selecting the match for the transaction ID, the second match selects the column number by selecting the match for date in the column headers. And just like in the transaction ID, when the lookup value is changed, the column will also change. For example, if I change the column lookup value to name, the result will change from the date to the name of transaction ID A2. This means that it works. So we're going to do the same for the rest. I'm going to fast forward to the end, but make sure you do the rest yourself. Now with this, you can arrange the search bar however you want. Let's say I want to switch the position of account number with date. And it shows these types of errors. If you encounter a problem like this, you can simply solve this by coming here and then switching it to its appropriate format. Same thing with date. And that's all. See you in the next video.